Mr. Lynch lives or will be alive forever. Good morning, Mr. Muslim, Mr. Simply, or 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 simply. It's the not Lynch. It's May 17th, 2025. Salute i neighbors. Seems totally clear. At the moment, totally clear sky and atmosphere in general. And it also seems extremely if at the same time it's also wine, non if cold, heavy, in general it's wine, it's also yes, and it's early after my 13 and 3 minutes, 769, 85, 21 Celsius. And this means this is really soft, like this in the period that's for sophisticated usually for spring and also the period that's for ports of the and if in summer will be 4 years because I created this chain on January 17, 2021, while in the other seasons, including the spring, still there are still 3 years. So perhaps non remember, I think Borio Cioè, I suppose indeed I'm sure. So I see and remember the things for the same time it's my purpose effect people 100 Chinese it's better perhaps paradox for you to for me but they didn't see do the collaboration so for the fact you summer the winter sense fact for you just for si che as we adjective soft for the summer adjective for the winter adjective cold so si che si nota in general for the seasons as you know that si che classic adjective and si che the Greece at least for me also I think si effettuata absolutely in copies at trillium attuare in is practically the most ones of spring really since April 4th was a Friday at the same time so similar to rain slight really summer atmosphere of course you are in May very good to January very good to summer oh at least for me and also for the people where for me in general always good insistire what Toscana also atmosphere in general so I think I can say something just for you it's really good but it's the same as for creamy feeling as I'm not feeling so this in grief no think at temperature 20 repeat this just before 69 Fahrenheit 21 Celsius but important in atmosphere at anticipate just before today yeah oh it's beautiful Oscar cosa Shanis Senior Red Audio Disposition Senior Position which she is ours and the Chris I kiss it with until now is an scout considering the beer considering the change of hours of few considering factories being from now living for other 7 hours and a few minutes, 10 minutes or less in comparison with a completely different schedule. Well, so see. Well, so se ne sono, mi dico quindi non vuoi corsi insomma tu che sono diversi ne alfa non fa che non ne sente adesso che ti quota formare il tuo studio tu lo fai fare che tu vedi se così ridi senza quanto versi a fare lo studio di sviluppo e te pensi tu si che tu c'è noi better visimo per me senti non lasciato a secondi prima già lasciato la serie cose che non riuscite questo visible viene routine se genere visible questo si chiede per me te visimo che senti lasciato questo si chiede a secondi prima già lasciato. And finally, when we archivano gli ex forti, PG. Cercate di fare Olson di chiesa di sbaglio di nascita. Va, che siamo il bibolo, facciamo dei borsi essere l'indicatori, non sono non esiste, non sono quasi il fatto, non so che and finally I hope you all at breakfast. Today it's late in general. Yes, non so come adesso così ritmi, come adesso non importa se si fare vedere la reazione, se non è tre, tu sai fa che ne breakfast, finta nel suo mette, sarto vite. Finta ne parte nel metti, tu sei finché ti regoli, stesso si lascia come dire le vite, tu sei le regole, later sono rese, they're just only obviously, sono in code 13 and 3 minutes. Matta, the main important thing is to show family attention to me, also today, fortunately, so I'm really hungry. And that's sì. E che fa? Si sono stati was things of the absolutely. Just as weeks and shots about the disco that we voorkomt. We discussiëren. Ik heb voor het meest van de beste kind of biscuit. Chocolate cookie, chocolate chips cookie. En yes, en de fout is zeker wel ons een favoriete biscuit zo gemist. Maar het is hard te zien dat er heel veel zijn en deze verstaan te maken. Mick fatto un shot storico che si intrigò a Fiobri, giusto su che ti fa così da te, prendi la shot, fermo il video, la shot, e quindi sei osso del fatto che sei back, se non si fa sfidare un particolare, ma se non ti sembra tre siano fatto, if there are beautiful siesta da Kona, da Italian Sears, for me, serse non preso la rice, because the first piece of position, winner la Pamma, Italian Sears, in fact, was, I don't really recommend you, because, they are really super bad. Al sicuro, no, riposo di fronte, dai, perché non ti trovo sull'app da Wise. Io dico, did supply the content sense, it kissi, necessary kissit, perché, lei